Hello friends, my name is Lalit Soni and you are watching News on Map India by Drishti IAS. In this episode, we will be discussing certain locations from across India which has been in news in the last week. So let's start with the discussion and we will be starting with the practice question which was given to you in the previous lecture. So the question was, consider the following statement about Oxygen Bird Park recently inaugurated in Nagpur, Maharashtra. There are three statements given and you have to choose the correct statements over here. Okay. So considering the first statement, it is an eco initiative developed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Second is the park is designed to mimic natural ecosystem and conserve both local and migratory bird species. Third is it aims to preserve rare and endangered tree species native to central India, including the Indian beale and yellow flame of the forest. Okay, you have to choose the correct one. Now first one is talking about this is an eco initiative. This is true. Second fact over here is that which ministry has developed it. So the Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, they did not develop it, but you can say the Ministry of Highway. Okay, so here you can see it is basically inaugurated in Maharashtra. Jamta is the place where they have inaugurated it. So this is the news and that is why it is India's first oxygen bird park. Okay, so please remember that. Now coming to the various details over here, so it was an eco initiative developed by the National Highway Authority of India, which is under the Ministry of Road Transport and the Highway. Okay, so this is not under the Ministry of Environment but under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, and it is developed by the National Highway Authority of India. This is across the Nagpur Hyderabad National Highway number 44. Okay, so when we are talking about the statement number 1, that is incorrect. This is under the Ministry of Transportation and Highways. Okay, so this is incorrect. Coming to the second one, the park is designed to mimic the natural ecosystems and conserve both local and the migratory bird species. With the name itself, it is clear that it has something to do with the conservation of birds. So this statement is correct. Coming to the third one, it aims to preserve a rare and the endangered tree species native to the central India, including the Indian beale and the yellow flame of forest. That is also correct. Option B would be a right answer, that is 2 and 3. Okay, coming to the discussion over here, so here you can see it has fast growing oxygen producing trees. Why the name is Oxygen Bird Park? Because it is having the oxygen producing trees and these are fast growing trees. Okay, this is to combat the air pollution. Obviously if the amount of oxygen is high in the environment, that means that it is good for the environment, so it can fight the air pollution as well. So that is also there and foster a healthier environment. Okay, coming to the next one, it is designed to mimic the natural ecosystem to conserve both local as well as the migratory bird species. Okay, moving further, they have given certain names, that is vulnerable Indian beale, gumkaraya and the endangered yellow flame of the forest. Okay, so these are the trees which they are trying to, you can say, preserve. Coming to the next one here, this is actually dedicated to social forestry. Okay, so this is for your homework, that you will go and check what is social forestry, what is agroforestry. Okay, so these are certain techniques in agriculture and the forestry, so you can go through them. Okay, now we can move further and start with the question number 1. Regarding the National Perspective Plan NPP for interlinking river, consider the following statement. NPP aims to transfer water from surplus basins to deficit basins in India through the creation of artificial channels. Okay, now this seems logical as well. Other than that also, we are having various river linking projects. Okay, so in that respect we can say that this statement is correct. Okay, coming to the next statement here, the Himalayan river development component includes projects like the Kosi Yamuna link and the Ganga Farakka Damodar Subarnrekha link. Okay, so they are talking about two links here. We will be looking at the map and we'll decide later. Then coming to the third statement, the peninsular rivers development component include the project like Mahanadi Godavari link and the Kane Betwa link. Okay, now we have to use the, you can say, correct options over here. Okay, let's come to the map we will be seeing. So in this slide you can see there are two kind of systems which are visible over here. One is this is basically your peninsular river system, and then when we are talking about this over here, that is your Himalayan one. Okay, so in the red one we are having Himalayan one. In the question it was said that Kosi Yamuna link. This is not Kosi Yamuna link. Here you can see this second one over here, that is basically Kosi and Gagra link. Okay, now Gagra is a river which is Himalayan river. Kosi is a river which is originating in Nepal and coming to India. We are trying to actually connect these two links. Okay, so Kosi is the river surplus. You know that Kosi tends to shift the course, and because of which there are floods in the Bihar as well. Okay, so considering that, we are taking water from the surplus and sending it to the Ghagra river, which is water deficit. Okay, so that is one thing which we have seen already over here. So this is not Kosi Yamuna link, this is Kosi Ghagra link. So that statement 2 becomes incorrect. Coming to the, you can say, Ken Betwa and Mahanadi Godavari links over here. So when we talk about the Mahanadi river, which is present over here, okay, and then when we talk about the Godavari river, which is also here. So when we are talking about this Mahanadi and Godavari river link project, that is there in the, you can say, peninsular river system. Then coming to the Ken Betwa, you might feel that that is project in UP and MP. So there are chances that it will be in the Himalayan rivers, but it is not, it is part of the peninsular rivers. Okay, so here you can say we have this Ken river, we have Betwa river, and this is the river linking project. Okay, so these two are from the peninsular rivers. So this statement is correct. So we can say 1 and 3 is correct. So 2 statements are correct. Option B would be your right answer. Okay. Now when we are talking about the national perspective plan, here details are given. You can go through this particular you can say slide. This started in August 1980. Okay, since then we are working on it. Okay, so that is there. When we are talking about the Ken and Betwa over here, so there is one, you know, important protected area which is there and which is impacted by this particular project. You can tell me in the comment box that which area is that, okay. Now coming to the next question, regarding northeast monsoon, consider the following statement. The northeast monsoon or the retreating monsoon occurs from the October to December with winds blowing from the northeast. Okay, so that is first statement. Second statement, if we are looking at, that is the northeastern monsoon is primary source of the rainfall for Tamil Nadu. Okay, we will see. Then northeastern monsoon is responsible for more than half of the annual rainfall. Now these are the three statements. You have to choose the correct statements. Coming to the first one, northeast monsoon or retreating monsoon occurs from the October to December with winds blowing from the northeast. Here you can see this particular map. When we talk about the southwest monsoon, you know that it strikes the Kerala coast first, okay, and then it moves like this to, you know, North India. Okay, so because of the Aravalli, it will move like this from here to like this. So this is your Thar desert. This is kind of a rain shadow area. So we are having deserts over here, and there is very less rainfall. So this is an arid region. Coming to the second part over here, you know that we are having Western Ghats over here. Okay, because of which southwest monsoon comes like this and goes like this to the North India, and they are not going to the regions of Tamil Nadu. Okay, some parts of Vidarbha, etc. They are not going. That is why they are also called as the rain shadow area. Okay, considering that Tamil Nadu do not receive rainfall from the southwest monsoon. Okay, now after reaching, you can say, North India, this monsoon starts to retreat. Okay, so it retreats like this and comes like this. Okay, when it comes like this, it enters Tamil Nadu coast as well. So that is why the northeastern monsoon is the component of the monsoon through which you will be seeing rainfalls in the Tamil Nadu. Okay, which is otherwise a rain shadow area. So that is there. So we can say that yes, Tamil Nadu receives most of the rainfall because of this. So coming to this statement, statement 2 is correct. Now coming to the third one here, they are talking about the most of the India is getting rainfall from the northeastern, you can say, or the retrieving monsoon. That is incorrect, because when we talk about the southwest monsoon, that is nearly covering more than, you can say, 85% of the monsoon, or the more than 85% of the rains in India are received by the southwest monsoon. When we talk about the northwest monsoon, that receives nearly, you can say, 11 to 12% rains from there. Okay, so we can say that that statement is wrong. Okay, because mostly it you can say southeastern monsoon, southwest monsoon is basically responsible for the, you can say, India's rainfall. Now coming to the first statement, that is the timeline which is given, that is October to December. So when we talk about the southwest monsoon, that is basically there from the June to August, you can say. And after that, when we are talking about this northeastern monsoon, that is the retrieving monsoon, you can say that that is from the September to, you can say, December, or October to December. That is, you can say, in general we can say. Okay, so I guess statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, statement 3 is not. So we can say that 1 and 2, only 2 is correct. Option B would be your right answer over here. Okay, moving further, question number 3. This is about the northeastern monsoon, which we have discussed. You can go through this particular slide. Now we can move to the question number 3. Consider the following statements. The 2010 Elephant Task Force constituted by the Environment Ministry advocated science-based monitoring of the elephants. Okay, so that is one thing. Second is India is home to 60% of the world's Asian elephants population and 138 identified elephant corridor as per the 2017 census. Now coming to the next one, elephants are only animals which is having a gestation period of similar to humans. Okay, that is 9 months. Now considering the statement, you have to choose the correct ones. If we talk about the, you can say, elephants, recently they were in news for various reasons. Recently there was this census, the report has been there and that report has been published, but that has been inside the storerooms of the government and they did not make it public because the data from the northeastern region are missing. Government is saying that once that data is initially the plan was that once that data comes, they will go for the second volume. Okay, but now they have actually hold that you can say first report and they will be saying that they will actually go for the reports together, but that data somehow had made public or you can say reached to the media, etc. So they are saying that there is 20% decline in the elephants population in India. Okay, and that is why this was the news and we have taken this question. Coming to the first one, that is saying that the task force, elephant task force, has actually you can say suggested to go for the science based monitoring of the elephants. That statement is correct. Coming to the second one, India is home to 60% of the Asian elephant population. That is correct. There are 138 identified elephant corridors. That is also correct. This is the data which is there, which was there in 2017 census. Okay. When we talk about the state of the elephant report, that is you can say once in 5 years this report comes. Last time it was there in 2017. Okay. Coming to the next one, elephants are the only animal which are having the gestation period similar to the humans. Now this is incorrect because they are having a gestation period of 22 months. Okay, so and humans are having that is of 9 months. So that is why this particular statement is incorrect. 1 and 2 is correct. Option B would be a right answer, that is only 2. Okay, coming to the next part, here you can see this is about the report. They are talking about how the number is declining. Okay, overall in India, if we see here, you can say nearly 20% decline is there. So that is there. You can go through this number, that is not important. Only you have to remember that in India, except for the northeastern region, there is 20% decline. Northeastern region's data is not yet made available. Now coming to the various elephant reserves in India, there are total 33. You can cross check this number because these keeps changing. Okay, so these are the locations. You can take a screenshot or you can go through this particular slide. Okay, now we can move further to the next one, that is regarding Kosi river. Consider the following statements. It is formed by the confluence of 3 streams, namely Sun Kosi, Arun Kosi, Tamur Kosi. Okay. Second is, it is well known for its changing course. And third is, Kosi river basin is bounded on north by the Himalayas. You have to choose the correct statements. Now, when we are talking about the confluence of the 3 streams, so that is statement is correct. In Nepal, there are 3 streams, that is Sun Kosi, Arun Kosi and Tamur Kosi. They will come like this and they will meet and form Kosi, which is entering into India in Bihar. Okay. So that statement is correct. Second is, it is known for changing its course, and that is why it is also known as the sorrow of Bihar. Okay, because of the change in the course, there are recurrent floods which are happening in Bihar. Even recently, you know that in Bihar and Nepal they have faced floods. Okay, coming to the next one, Kosi river basin is bounded by the Himalaya in the north, so that is also correct. All the statements here are correct. Option C is the right answer. Let's have a look at the map. Here you can see these are the Himalayan mountains. Okay, so in the north we can say that there are Himalayas. After that, here you can see this is the stream, that is Sun Kosi, this is Arun Kosi, this is Tamur Kosi. Now these 3 are confluencing over here and they are coming into India as Kosi river. Okay, I hope that is clear. And ultimately Kosi goes into Ganga and becomes the tributary of Ganga. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Moving further, question number 5. With reference to the Chagos archipelago, consider the following statement. Recently, Chagos archipelago or the Chagos island were in news because they have been, or the sovereignty of the island has been transferred by Britain to the Mauritius. Okay. Now let's see, it lies to the north of the Maldives archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Okay. Now when we are talking about the location of the Chagos with respect to Maldives, we can say that it is somewhere over here. Maldives group is there, and somewhere in the south we have Chagos. So in this picture, I guess it is clear. This is your Maldives group and this is your Chagos island. So we can say it is in the south and not in the north. Okay. So this statement is basically incorrect. Now 1814, France ceded this island to Portuguese. No, it is not given to Portuguese. It was given to Britain. And after that, recently Britain has given it to the Mauritius, because ultimately the UK UK and Mauritius, they were actually claiming this particular island. Mauritius was saying that after the independence, this island belongs to us, but it was having the, you can say, under the British Indian Ocean territories. Okay, so this was part of that. So both the statements are incorrect. So option D would be your right answer over here. Okay, so let's see over here. This is the location of Chagos. Okay, and Mauritius is somewhere over here. Okay, in the vicinity of Madagascar. So that is there. Other than that, also there are other, you can say, islands which are there in the you can say like Diego Garcia, etc., where USA's military base is there, and this island is having the, you can say, authorities of UK over there. So recently, whatever agreement has happened, that agreement says that the sovereignty of the Chagos has been transferred to Mauritius, and the sovereignty over the Diego Garcia will be of UK. And at that particular island, USA also has a military base. Okay, so other than that, 19th century Chagos were governed by the Mauritius, governed from the Mauritius, which was a British colony, and in 1968 Mauritius becomes independent, and then at that point of time British did not give the sovereignty of these islands, Chagos and the Diego Garcia, to, you can say, Mauritius, and they have said that this is British Indian Ocean Territory, BIOT. Okay, so you can go through this particular article as well. Now moving further, where is the Gangotri glacier located? Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu Kashmir and Sikkim. This is a very, easy question. Recently there were, few tourists, or the, you can say, mountaineers, they have actually got stuck at Chokhamba. Okay, so because of this, this was in news. So Gangotri glacier, that is located in Uttarakhand. Here you can say this is the location over here, somewhere over here. Okay, Gangotri is the origin point of river Ganga, so please note that. Okay, here you can see that was in news because there was this peak, that is Chokhamba, wherein few mountaineers or the hikers has actually stuck over there. Okay, so option B would be your right answer. Okay, coming to the next one, question number 7, regarding Fata Byung hydropower project, consider the following statements. It is a 76 run of the river project on the Mandakini river in Rudraprayag. Okay, so that is one. Second is the project was extensively damaged during the 2013 floods caused by the cloud burst. Okay, now when we are talking about the Mandakini river, that was the river which was responsible for the, whatever casualty which has happened in the, you can say, Kedarnath. Okay, you must have heard about the Kedarnath in 2013. For that, Mandakini river was responsible. There was a cloud burst, and because of which there was flood. Okay, now 76 megawatt run of the river project was there. That is basically your Fata Byung hydropower. Okay, after that, after 2013, there was a very slow progress in this particular, you can say, project, but recently it has been revamped. Okay, so the statement 1 is correct. Now talking about the location, that is Rudraprayag. Here you can see this is Rudraprayag. This is your Mandakini river. Over here you can see in this particular picture, this is your Mandakini river. Okay, and this is your Rudraprayag. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now here you can see there are other river like Pindar. Okay, Nandakini, Dholi Ganga, Alaknanda. So here you can say if Alaknanda, Dholi Ganga, they merge into over here, then Mandakini come over here, Bhagirathi comes over here, and then they become river Ganga. Okay, I hope that is clear. You can remember the name of these areas where Alaknanda and Dholi Ganga meets, that is Vishnuprayag, where you can say this Nandakini meets the, you can say, this stream, that is Nandaprayag. Then Mandakini river and the Pindar river, somewhere over here, that is Rudraprayag, and then Bhagirathi meets at Devprayag, and that it becomes Ganga. Okay, so that is, I guess, when we are talking about this statement 2, that is talking about the 2013 calamities. So this is also correct. Option C would be your right answer over here. Okay, now coming to the last question, that is question number 8. Consider the following, you can say, protected areas which are given: Sultanpur National Park, Kalesar National Park, Chilchila Wildlife Sanctuary, Kohi Raitan Wildlife Sanctuary. Where are these located? Okay, or which of the following are not in, or you can say which of the following are located in Haryana? Okay, so basically they are asking that which of the following protected areas are located in Haryana. Okay, so since Haryana is in news because of the elections, that is why we have taken this question. Okay, all of them are basically located in Haryana. Option D would be your right answer over here. You can see the locations in this particular map. This is your Kalesar. Okay, then this is your Silchila Lake Wildlife Sanctuary. Other than that, this is your Sultanpur, and then here you can see this Morni Hills or the Kohi Raitan Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located over here. Okay, so I hope that is clear. In the end, we have this practice question for you, that is with respect to the Great Indian Bustard. Regarding the great Indian bustard, consider the following statement. The great Indian bustard is the state bird of Manipur and is considered India's most critically endangered bird. Second, it is considered the flagship grassland species representing the health of the grassland ecology. Third, the National Environment Policy 2006 introduced entities with the incomparable values EIVs that includes unique natural species such as GIB. How many of the given statements is correct? You have to choose the correct statement. So you can read it and then choose the correct statement. Answer me in the comment box. With that, I would like to take your leave now. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you and please subscribe the channel.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.